like your Volvo. Super cool, super nice. How many kilometers does it have?
This is the second engine. It's only 180,000 miles.
That's nothing, 180,000 miles. And another 180 to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, about time I introduced today's video, or try to introduce it, because I honestly have no plan for today's video. All I knew is that this weekend I wanted to film. I had the whole weekend free. It is beautiful weather. So what I've done is I've come down to Ticino, and we're now just 5 minutes from the border to Italy. So although this is still Switzerland, you really get that Italian feeling. Beautiful sunshine, olive trees everywhere, amazing food. Yeah, I've come down to visit my friend Tusco. He appeared in some of my older videos. He has this McLaren 675 LT. He invited me down for the weekend, and I thought it'd be rude not to bring you all along with me. Yeah, like I said, we really have no plan on what we're going to do today, apart from just try and have some fun, enjoy the weather, go for a drive in a car. Some cars, I have no idea. So I actually drove down here. I'm going to show you quickly what I drove down here in. I drove down here in this brand new Renault Megane RS from the Renault retail group in Switzerland. So yeah, big thanks to them for lending me the car for a week. This is in tonic orange, looking pretty cool. I am going to do a whole nother video on this car later in the week. If you don't actually know how me and Tusco met, he actually brought my old Audi A1 Quattro off me. So super cool to see that again. I'm just going to show you around it quickly if you've never actually seen it, if you haven't been following me that long. This is my old Audi A1 Quattro. Really so cool to see it again. I missed that thing so much. I was totally in love with that car. It was really a special car to me. Let's head inside and find out what Tusco's doing and try and formulate some kind of plan for today. No idea what we're going to do, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. Here is the man, Tusco.
Once again, yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you for coming, as always.
I'm dragging Tusco out in the McLaren.
Yeah.
Here is the McLaren, the famous McLaren. Well, kind of famous. I'm making it famous.
Yeah.
And I've just seen Tusco also has some super cool motorbikes. And of course there is some other things here. There is another special car back here, but I'm not going to show you that yet because we've got a special video planned with it. Well, a very funny video.
Yeah. I want to show to the world of internet a very interesting thing and very
Show me.
So this is the latest and greatest thing we've installed here.
Ooh.
And it's a lift.
I like this.
This is incredible. Every single house should have one. Because I mean, it's so easy.
As Tusco said, every house should have one of these.
Because it's the most useful thing. You'll have to buy it.
But that's one cool thing I do appreciate from you, that you do try and do a lot of work on the cars yourself.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not too complicated or...
Yeah. I'm just taking it very slow. I do not want to hear any scratches. That was a stone.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
No, I know.
And I still love the colour on this.
Supernova silver.
No, Supernova silver. I'm still not a big fan of silver, but it just really works on this car.
We had it on the 12C before this and it looked amazing, and so we kept it. Just upgraded the car. You may have to raise the car a bit.
Yeah.
It's this, then scroll to the menu, and then...
Okay. So there's not one simple button?
No, there's no...
Good old England.
You know, many people complain about it, and McLaren hasn't done anything to change it.
No.
They just keep it like this.
Because that would mean redesigning it.
Yeah.
Which they don't want to do.
You know, just adding a button down here wouldn't be a bad idea, but whatever.
So you have to go into the menu, scroll through the menu.
Yeah,
and
until you find the, how do you call it?
Lift.
The lift system. Yeah, the lift system.
That's definitely way overcomplicated, because as you're approaching a speed bump, you want to just be able to very quickly hit the button. There, the bang. I loved that last time. I was smiling endlessly last time I drove this. It's like a gunshot.
Yep.
Right? Sorry. That was good. Tusco was telling me yesterday the water temperature's been going a bit higher than it should.
Yeah. And now it's actually higher than it should, but
Yeah, it's not hitting the limit, but it's too high, so yeah, let's hope we don't break down.
Ah, un bicchiere d'acqua magari.
Naturale?
Sì, proprio un bicchiere d'acqua naturale. Sì.
This is why I persuaded Tusco to drive to Italy. Sorry about that, but I really wanted I really wanted some Italian coffee, which I have now, and now I'm happy. Are you worried?
No, no, no. It's just a piece of plastic.
It's
not
just a
problem.
piece of plastic. So right now Tusco is down under the car and the brake duct is hanging off. Tusco's lying under the car getting dirty. Yeah, I think we might have to call this trip short and head back, lift the car up and fix it. What just happened is the plastic duct, brake duct thing came off and made quite a big smash. So I'm just gonna go and check exactly what came off. I think it's lying on the floor somewhere. And the water temperature is rising as well on the McLaren. Not the best day with McLaren. Oh, I see bits of plastic.
One.
Is it carbon?
No, it's plastic.
Although it's plastic, it's pretty sharp. Actually, you can see here. So yes, this is part of a McLaren right here. I believe this is yours, Tusco.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you very much.
No problem, no problem. So we've now just arrived back in the garage, and Tusco conveniently had this lift system fitted. So I'm going to try and show you now the bit that broke off, shattered into a million pieces. So let's jump underneath the car.
You see, it's just broke here.
This is where it broke off. Not the easiest to see, but the brake duct goes around here. This is what it should look like. All the air goes in here. Keeps the brakes nice and cool. So while we're underneath here, actually, oh, I'm being dripped on as well. This looks super cool. It's all, is this carbon fiber?
Yeah, carbon fiber. This is the chassis, it's the shell.
So as you can see here, it's all flat one piece, which actually looks super cool.
Super cool, yeah.
Really like a race car, and I'm still being dripped on.
Because it's the air conditioning.
Air conditioning, okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, there we have it. But the water temperature was also getting a little bit too hot today. So with those two things happening, I think we're gonna call it a day with the McLaren. Now at this point, I decided to try and save today's video by doing some classic Cars with Luke POV filming in Tusco's Ferrari. And we definitely had a great time in this. As you can see, Tusco was really going for it. But at this point, my microphone decided to completely break, as you can hear now. Sometimes for filming, it just doesn't go to plan whatsoever. And today was definitely one of those days. Although, as you can see, we really had a lot of fun at this point. How to explain today? As you know, we had some problems with the McLaren. Oh, and if you see me holding something in my hand and the audio sounds that's because my microphone decided to stop working as well. I just watched back some driving footage and there's no sound whatsoever. No idea, it's just literally stopped working, as did the McLaren in one way. And then we went out for a drive in the Ferrari, which had a flat battery, but then we got working, and then
Flat tire.
we got a flat tire.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry. Today's attempt at a video was an epic fail, to be honest. It was an epic fail. the whole day wasn't an epic fail. I did have my Italian coffee.
Yeah, you had your Italian coffee.
And Tusco's mother made me some really good pasta. So it's not a complete loss.
Half win.
Half win, it's half win. I had good food. So by this time it was 5 o'clock in the evening and I had given up on filming cars for the day. So what I thought I would do is get my drone out and film some of the local views. But to be honest, I got bored of that a bit quickly after a day failing at filming. It was super hot, so I thought the best thing I could possibly do was to take full advantage of the swimming pool and jump in. So while I float around in the swimming pool dreaming about my GT4, I want to thank you all for watching today's kind of a fail video, and I shall see you all again very soon, hopefully with a more successful video where the cars don't break down. But thanks again for watching, and it's bye for now.
You ain't got shit to do.